Now recently I posted a video of me cutting my curly bangs. My hair is naturally curly, so right now this is no brushing, no nothing. This is how I wake up with my hair. But I wanted to go ahead and just add a couple of layers in because I feel like that will lift it a little bit and will be even a nicer look with having bangs, is to have a little bit more volume. So we're gonna attempt layers today. What we're actually going to do is follow something at least similar, I believe it's the same, to what Brad Mondo has in his video. There are a bunch of different types of ways to cut your hair at home, layer, things like that, but I think we're gonna go with that method, which is sectioning in the 4 places, and then you take the hair and you divide it in half, and the bottom half is left alone, and the top half is what we're going to work with. So I watched his video, and I have it up at this angle. He has it up a little bit more like this angle. So we'll go ahead and do that, okay? And you put the hair tie in tightly, okay, so that it's not gonna budge, and then you gently just place it down. It's gonna look a little funny and bubbled. That's fine. Repeat it on all 4 sections. Now in his tutorial, he might do his a little bit further down the hair, but my arms just can't reach so high. My arms are going my fingers are going a little numb. Now that you have your 4 sections, what he recommends is you can, pull them to the front whenever you're cutting your hair like me so you can see it. If your hair's short enough, use some sort of mirror and just get close to the mirror. So follow this down straightwise, okay? And we're basically going to come to the ends, and there's like this shorter area. So you're going to point cut this longer area and just feather that out a bit. He said to not do it straight across, and that was a little bit straight, so I'm just going to do a little bit more feathering, and there's a couple extra, long pieces that I missed, like these ones. Yeah. Now another thing that he recommends is only taking off like an inch of the end, but that's like if you want just a little bit of layering. Of course you can always do a little bit more, but sometimes it's best to just start with a little bit and make sure. For me, I'm going to the shortest hairs and then kind of starting. So I'm taking off a little bit more than an inch. And one thing he said was you can always kind of splay out the hair. That's not the terminology that he used, but you can kind of like separate it out a little bit to make it a little bit easier to cut into. I'm not doing very good at not making it like a straight across thing. That is not where my skills apparently lie. It's a bit blunt, but now that it's fanned out, we'll just do like a couple. We just don't want to take off too much length because then it won't match what I've already done. We're just gonna stop there. It will probably be fine. My left hand is so done with this, it's so numb. I personally am going to check and make sure they're somewhat even if I pull both of them up. Okay? And I follow it down. Yeah, those are even. Well, I don't know if they're really noticeable. I'm not really even feeling like I have layers. You know what I mean? And I actually think I cut off more than they say to do. Even if I like brush this out and pull this down, there's like that much of a layer that almost just doesn't even register. Maybe because I have curly hair, or maybe just because I wanted more intense layers, I did go back and try another method because I really was not satisfied with this method. I will say maybe the Brad Mondo method works a lot better if you have like really straight hair or more straight hair. But for me, like I just showed you in that clip, I really couldn't see a difference. However, for the sake of the length of this video, I am going to make two separate videos. This one obviously is the Brad Mondo method, and I wanted to be able to try this out, and I'm glad that I did, so I don't have any regrets about that. But I'm going to make a separate video which shows how I did my layers, which I have up so you can't see them. You have to wait for that video. They're definitely more noticeable and what I was looking for. I just think it depends on your hair and what you're looking for. That is kind of the, I guess, conclusion of this video. I do hope that it was helpful for you, and I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. I look forward to seeing you in the next video.